ದಂತವೈದ್ಯಕೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು, 17 ಆಯುರ್ವೇದ, 32 ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್, 18 ಫಾರ್ಮೆಸಿ, ಹಾಗೆ 16 ಫಿಸಿಯೋಥೆರಪಿ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು. ಗೌರವಿತ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳ ದೂರದೃಷ್ಟಿತ್ವ, ಕ್ರಿಯಾಶೀಲ ನಾಯಕತ್ವ, ಸಮಾಜ ಹಾಗೂ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿಯಿಂದ ಸುಮಾರು 1348 ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ, ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿರುವಂಥ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏಕೈಕ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾನಿಲಯ, ಈ ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಗೌರವಿತ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BC ಭಗವಾನ್ ಅವರ ನಾಯಕತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಾಸ್ಥ್ಯ ಭಾರತ, ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಭಾರತ, ನಶಾಮುಕ್ತ ಭಾರತ, ನಶಾಮುಕ್ತ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ, ನಶಾಮುಕ್ತ ಕ್ಯಾಂಪಸ್, ಯುವ ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಅಭಿಯಾನವನ್ನು ಹಮ್ಮಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವಂಥ ಏಕೈಕ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BC ಭಗವಾನ್ ಅವರು. ಇಲ್ಲಿಯ ತನಕ ಸ್ವತಃ 15 ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿ ಸುಮಾರು 77,000 ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಶಾಮುಕ್ತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಿಂದ ಜಾಗೃತಗೊಳಿಸಿರುವಂಥ ಕೀರ್ತಿ ಗೌರವಿತ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳಾದಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ BC ಭಗವಾನ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಲ್ಲುತ್ತದೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 458 ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಸಂಯೋಜನೆಗೊಳಪಟ್ಟಂಥ ಕಾಲೇಜುಗಳು, ಸುಮಾರು 4,500 ಪ್ರಾಧ್ಯಾಪಕರು ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗವಹಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಮುಂದಿನ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿ ಗೌರವಿತ ಕುಲಪತಿಗಳ ನಾಯಕತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಟುಡೇ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕನ್ವೀನ್ಡ್ ದ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ our orientation program for digital ambassadors and leadership program. May I request Honorable Vice Chancellor to address and brief the students about the today's program, sir. Dr. BC Bhagwan, Honorable Vice Chancellor, RGUHS.
I'm very happy and pleased to see all of you. This is actually, we planned just a few days back. Kannada ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರುತ್ತೆ? ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರದೇ ಇರೋರು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? No problem. You raise your hands. We'll try to. English ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ? All of you can understand. Anyway, all of you can understand Kannada a little bit. It's okay, but I'll try to make you understand in mixed languages so that all of you, it'll be interesting for you. This is just an informal meeting. 2 days back, we decided to call all of you and discuss with you, interact with you on a major issue that is really bothering our country, our students, our youth. How many of you are aware of the program that we have organized? Raise your hands. How many of you are aware of it, this program? That university is conducting such program. No one knows about it? Only today you understood what's being done. We haven't organized this program in Bangalore. That's one reason that probably you're not aware of it. But we have already covered about 13 districts, 15 programs, 77,000 students have walked. How many of you are aware that drug menace is bothering our students? How many of you are aware? All of you? Can anybody tell me what percentage of students and youth are getting into substance abuse? Just a figure. Huh? Loud, loud. Ah, 75 is a very huge number. Seven, hmm. 30 to 40% is the survey. That's a huge number. How many of you know that we are the biggest university in the country? All of you are aware? Good. We have more than 1,500 institutions. And you should be proud that we are the biggest university and most sought after university for the healthcare education. How many of you are interested in getting involved in this program? We have called you randomly. You don't have to, you be honest. There's nothing to worry about. If you're not interested, it's okay. We will tell you what we exactly want from you and what you can do for yourself, your family, your friends. How many of you are interested in this program? Raise your hands to take it forward or help. Okay, most of you, except few. Okay. Uh, see, why I took up, I'll just brief, I'll just take few seconds. It should be interesting. And also you should be aware why I took. Before I took over as Vice Chancellor, how many of you are from KIMS? KIMS, okay. 6, 7, okay. Before coming here as Vice Chancellor, I was um professor and head of the department at KIMS and then uh, principal at KIMS. Of course, I was aware as we go through social media, you're all aware that every day the crores of drugs being unearthed, crores of rupees worth, and kgs and tons of drugs. And recently there were meth labs. You know meth labs, right? Meth labs are the labs where they prepare artificial drugs in the form of hydro drugs and then powders, stickers, whatnot. So we were all aware of it. And my distant relatives and friends, families, few of them got affected. The worst thing that happened during my when I was principal was one of my postgraduate from Delhi. He died. He got inducted into the course MS General Surgery, but we've unfortunately found that he was an addict already. We tried our best to bring him out of that, but he had gone too far. The irony is that his father was an Indian Air Force officer and a very disciplined man, very dignified man. And they also came so many times. They tried their best. We all tried getting him help from the psychiatric department, counseling, de-addiction centers. He was hospitalized. We tried our best, but we couldn't bring him out. And one day he died in the pool of substances, all in the liquid form and in so many forms. So that was the day, and his father um, came to me, and I had no words to explain to him how he felt, his family, only son. And that was the day I decided if I get some opportunity at the state level, I would take this up as an apart from academics. And his father begged me that all his certificates be given to him so that he can keep it for his memory. And he wanted to talk to other friends and family people about it. That day was one of my tough days, to tell you honestly. I became very emotional, and I've taken up this task. The idea is that university, as our Vasan Shetty sir put it, we were just not here to educate you, give you degree certificate. It is also our primary duty to protect you all and protect ourselves. If I protect one person, if the university protect one person, bringing awareness, we can save your whole family. You can save your siblings, your neighbors, and of course, if you become very um, responsive and responsible and motivate yourself, you can also save so many around you. You're all going to be very responsible healthcare worker. It could be a doctor, dentist, pharmacy, allied sciences. You're all going to practice, going to be in the hospitals, in the society, in your clinic, wherever you are. We need to bring awareness. We go through digital media. We uh, forward so many messages who are totally unwanted, some jokes, some stories, some movie things, celebrities, all those things were actually, I mean, it could be stress busters for you for some time, it might divert, but they're actually not needed for the society, for uh, anyone. It's just a time pass that you all do. Spend more time. But if you are aware of the drug peddlers for really spoiling our youths, our students, number two, the digital media awareness that the dark web, they're attracting our students, they're falling into that like a cyber crime. It's happening. Very, very organized way it's happening. They all that they want is number one, money that you spend. And second thing is, they want students to get addicted so that they can sell their drugs. And also, there could be some ulterior motive also to spoil our generation. So, from Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, I took up this program. All our officers and Disha Bodh Foundation representative is here. Disha Bodh Foundation, which is functioning at the national level and the state level. And Narcotic Control Bureau, of course, you know their duty. They are the people who are basically into controlling the drug trafficking, and they are the real warriors who are helping us out day to day, conducting raids and all that. They raids have been conducted. We cannot just tell you many things here. Raids have been conducted on many of the institutions in the state of Karnataka and everywhere in the country. You know, Punjab, Udta Punjab, many of you would have watched. Punjab was targeted, it came as a picture, movie. Luckily, there they took a lot of initiatives and a lot of work has been done in Punjab. They're trying to control the situation now. And then many states, when I was a student at Mysore Medical College doing MBBS, my friends from Northeast, my seniors, used to grow those plants in the hostel itself. We were not aware. We were just joking those days. We were never serious about it. We could just see few people indulging in drugs. They were growing plants, marijuana, and then using it. It was a fun thing for us now, those years. But now, it's a very, very serious situation, as some of you rightly said. 30 to 40% of our healthcare students in this country and in the whole world, we have traveled to different universities across, especially European countries. Even in Cambridge, they said they want to take up this issue. They have taken it up in many countries. They have done so many different models. But in our country, it's going to be a very, very serious issue. It has become a serious issue. So We should all be aware of it, first of all, number one. Number two, we should also make others aware. That is why Rajiv Gandhi University is the first university in this country, probably, has taken this step. This is for you all. This is for your family. If one of you gets addicted, one of you gets your future spoiled, you know the repercussion on your family and repercussion on your siblings, your whole surroundings. Many of you, even in my case, many families, they're all depending on you because they're making you educated, especially from Kerala, Tamil Nadu. I see a lot of parents. They struggle so much. They sell their lands, they sell their property, take loans and educate, try to educate, depending on you, that you will be coming out in great colors, help the families in the future, become a good citizen, good doctor, good dentist, pharmacist, whatever it is, physiotherapist, all that. So this program is aimed at that. Now we walked in different districts in the walkathon and with slogans, with placards, educating our own students. They were all very, very happy. They really, actively participated. And we also had legislators participating, DC, SPs of different districts, and Narcotic Bureau and Disha Bodh Foundation organized along with us, and they also propagated all this. Now, see, the other step, what we wanted was when I came here, the digital media was very less awareness, digital awareness for the students. Unless digital media is the most, important media through which we can communicate. You all believe, right? You all know about it. We can't have more sessions like this calling all the students. We have 3.5 lakh students under our university. How do we reach 3.5 lakh students? It's very difficult. We can't go on calling you every day and making group sessions and all that. It is only through strong digital media that we can propagate this. So one is to spread scientific awareness about all these drug abuse. Second is to counter the misinformation that you get through media in the dark websites. And also, we want to promote healthy lifestyle, healthy living for all of you. That also, Dr. Riaz, our registrar evaluation, has taken that initiative. We came out with the Halt Salt program, then tobacco addiction program, and such things. And with Disha Bodh Foundation and Narcotic Bureau, with whom we have signed MOU, we are implementing yoga for all the students under university. Yoga and meditation, which is going to help you to de-stress yourself, first of all. And when the survey was done, why healthcare students are getting more addicted everywhere in the country is because we handle human life, number one. Number two, we have very, very tight syllabus, very hectic syllabus, very hectic, classes and work and clinical work, in theory, all that. You're all stressed out. And many of your family would have spent a lot of money on, invested a lot of money on, and there is stress also that you have to finish this course and you have to do extremely well. You have to take ranks, distinction, and go back, and then post graduation you have to prepare. There's so much of stress. So that's the reason more and more healthcare students are getting involved. So that awareness also you should bring among the your own friends, and we should all support drug free, suicide free, and stress free atmosphere in the campus. So we have designed a program, introduction of yoga, anti-task force, anti-task drug, anti-drug force task committee, and that committee will be consisting of your head of the institution, parents body, students from each year, and local inspectors. Probably narcotic bureau people also will be monitoring that. And every 3 months once they have to sanitize the whole campus. We have found drugs, not me, I mean, I'm just telling you, all over India, They found drugs in the toilets, in the flush tanks, in the cabinets, under the beds of the students in different places in the institutions. So they have to sanitize the whole campus and then bring awareness and also take stringent actions against people who are entering the campus and trying to promote. And second important thing is, if at all, if somebody is getting addicted to it or using substance abuse, we should help them through counseling to bring them out of this habit. That's another very, very important thing. So we are planning to start wellness clinic, RGHS wellness clinic in different medical colleges across the state, so that counseling done for our own students, awareness is brought, and help is done, to de-stress you, all of you. The suicidal tendencies in the campuses among the students is raising. Of course, one is because number of students are increasing. As you know, the population itself is increasing. Number of students seeking healthcare and good courses are increasing. But at the same time, the suicidal tendency, stress is also increasing, especially among the girls. Maybe because of your change of lifestyle, you also climb that, indulging in social activities, in usage of tobacco, alcohol is the order of the day. Probably we are westernizing ourselves, these female students, and then we see rise in hypertension, non-communicable diseases in the girls, especially when survey, we spoke about the survey when we started doing halt salt program, use less salt to be healthy. And all these things are really bothering us. And since we are building up a generation who can take care of the future healthcare of India, and also citizens, we are preparing the citizens of India. We wanted to do this program, and in the next 1 hour, they'll explain you how you can help yourself, your family, your society, and the whole college, and make it drug free. So these programs, this is the first program that we are conducting for the students, especially for the digital ambassador program. So you are all privileged. I feel you should feel happy that you are one of them who are going to help the society. And I'm sure you'll all be motivated, you'll all be prepared to do this bit for yourself and for the loved ones in your family and for the society. So thank you very much for attending this session. I hope all of you will be actively involved. There'll be an interactive session at the end of it, and you can also put forward your views, how you can help. And we are also planning to launch Eco Club in all the institutions. So Eco Care Club is focusing on keeping our atmosphere, our surroundings clean, plastic free, to grow trees in our campuses, and educate all our students about it. Because our generation should definitely apologize, yes, for this kind of war which is going on. I don't know what's going to be the next generation. Dividing amongst ourselves, this war is really such a bad event. And then our whole globe is getting warmed. We see a lot of these kind of activities which are spoiling the generation next. What are we going to leave for the generation next is a really worrying thing. So you be aware as healthcare warriors, digital warriors, and you can help build a better nation, better state, better nation, wherever you go back. You are from all different parts of India, I'm sure. But as long as you are here, you are all our children, our students. But when you go back, you can also build society in your own way, in your own place. So thank you very much. You'll be briefed about all other things in the next few minutes. We also have Dr. Pradeep from NIMHANS. He is a professor of community medicine and also RMO. Nimans have come up with a program called assessment for the life skills and academic skills of the students. See, we all teach, we implement different curriculum. For example, how many medical students are here? See, we've implemented CBME, but we really don't know whether you are liking it and how is the product at the end of it. What is your input and how your life skills are prepared and your clinical skills and other assessments are not done. So Rajiv Gandhi University, as a first initiative, along with NIMANS, we want to implement such programs. So that we will know the feedback and how to improve and also help you out and help ourselves in implementing a better education system. So thank you very much once again, and thank Vasan Shetty for taking this initiative forward. He takes all the trouble to organize such functions. Thank you. Yeah, that's what. With short notice, you have all assembled here. We are thankful to you. Uh, Thankful to you and hope it will be a useful session and you will take this forward together. All that you need to do is involve more and more people when you go back. Your friends and your thing. More people should get involved voluntarily. They should come to us. We will also circulate what are our digital media from the university. Many of you are not aware. Most of you maybe. So we will tell you and propagate that to all your friends in the different colleges. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir, for those inspiring words. Respected Honorable Vice Chancellor, the dignitaries on the dais, my colleague Dr. Pradeep, and other officers of the university and dear students. All of you must be really wondering what was the sudden need for this program where the Honorable Vice Chancellor has spoken to you about the vision of the university with students as the focus. So I would just like to quote one Sanskrit verse where it says, Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu, sarve santu nirmaya. Let everybody be happy and let everybody be healthy. That is the scope of the university. That is the vision of the university. We are trying to be not only an academic university, but trying to look at the holistic development of the students, not only in terms of academics, but in their own individual health. And today, the program which is being launched as the Digital Ambassadors and Leadership Program is the first step in the key of events. Till date, I would like to tell you, we have been, the university is around 30 years old. For those of you who are here, we are here from 1996. And the past 29 years, university was confined to the boundaries of the university. We were just focusing on granting licensing to the colleges, admitting students, conducting exams, and granting them degrees. After the Vice Chancellor has taken up, we have stepped out of that particular boundaries to reach the society with what are the common problems which are plaguing the students. Starting with the students themselves, looking at their academic performance, looking at their life skills, looking at their communication skills, looking at the stress, and also looking at the menaces which they are facing from the society in terms of drug menace and stress-free or stressful environment. So there are a slew of programs which the Honorable Vice Chancellor has planned. There are more than 19 programs, but key programs are more than 14. So you will be knowing about all these programs through various social media channels which you will be exposed to. We have representatives from the NCB, we have representatives from Disha Bodh who will be speaking to a little bit more. And I have my friend Dr. Pradeep. We have envisaged a program to assess your academic skills and life skills and offer you some sort of support from the university in terms of mentoring. It is very important that India in the next decade is going to be the highest country with a large number of youths. So 30% of the population is going to be youths. So what activity has started today, if it is going to empower youth, then the scope of the country, the plane in which the India will stand across in the world will go to a next higher level. So the vision is to empower the youth with all the knowledge, with their health, academics, stress, substance abuse, and all these activities which has been comprehensively planned by the Honorable Vice Chancellor. I must congratulate him for his vision. Let us give him a standing ovation, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. I would now request Dr. Pradeep to please share the academic mentorship program for a brief period before we can allow the other speakers to give them in this briefing. Okay. Thank you.
I'm sorry,
Hi, sir.
I forgot to tell you the other, along with Nasha Mukt Bharat, Yuva Shuddhi Abhiyan, and drug-free campus that we are making. Other important program that we have made is about organ donations. So I forgot to mention about it, organ donation. In our country, we need about 2 to 3 lakhs organ transplants every year, but only 16 to 17,000 organ transplants are going on. So what we did was we just assessed the national level and the state level. National level also and at the state level also, people who had pledged their organs were very, very less. When we started this, there were hardly 30 to 40,000 people who had pledged their organs in the whole state of Karnataka, where we have around 6 to 7 crores population. So we took this initiative. Now our university itself, the students in all the districts where we are going, they are pledging their organs. We are bringing awareness. We can't force you to pledge your organs, but we can only tell you that it's a very good step, very good initiative, and it's a human life that you are going to save. And one person can make 8 people survive. 8 organs you can donate, major organs, apart from other tissues like arteries, veins, and skin, hair, and all that. So now more than 10,000 students have pledged their organs from Rajiv Gandhi University alone after our drive in the last 4 to 5 months. That's a very big thing, contributing almost about 13 to 15% of the state contribution, you know. So our my request and Rajiv Gandhi's request is that you also take this initiative. You can pledge your organs. If you pledge your organs, you don't have to give it. You know, somebody cannot come and take your organs. By any chance, any one of us land up in the hospital brain dead with accidents or some incident, and if our family wants to donate, then if we had signed a pledge, they can go ahead and donate our organs. That's how it is. So you should also bring awareness among all your colleagues in the college and talk to them and make more and more people pledge. We have created a platform. They'll get back to you how to register and go ahead. Please take this initiative forward and you'll all be recognized for that with certificates. And it's a very, very good and huge initiative. And we can definitely boast of Rajiv Gandhi University, boast of promoting this and bringing awareness among everyone. Thank you.
trying to implement through Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences. See, when it comes to health, there is no health without mental health is what we call. So we as Department of Epidemiology within NIMHANS work on so many verticals. One of those verticals is youth mental health. So we run a program called US Pandana, which is a Government of Karnataka Youth Empowerment and Sports Department run program wherein we have established guidance or counseling centers across Karnataka within the district stadiums. There, any youth with any issue can come and seek guidance and counseling services. So it has been running for the past 12 years, and there are certain lacunae in that program. A lacunae is we run this US Pandana Kendras situated within the stadiums between morning 10 and evening 5, which is actually the college timings and office hours in most of the parts in the state. So then we started running this on even on holidays and Sundays. So then we got more people. But still the catchment was not much. And then we thought of different strategies. What we did was we went to the backward classes department, welfare department. We went to CRIES. It is a Society of Residential Education Institutions in Karnataka. So where students come and study within a residential setup. There are about 3,000 such residential schools and colleges. We went there and started establishing mentoring cells there. And then we found there is one other lacunae which is there with medical and allied sciences students. I'll tell you, across all professions, mostly it is the cream which comes to medical and allied health sciences. You agree with me or not? Usually it is those who are the cream who come. And suddenly after your second PU or class 12 or grade 12, whatever you call, the first year MBBS exams are the most toughest, and around 60 to 80% of the students, they don't fail, but their academic performance drastically reduces. That is the data which is seen for ages. Creamy layer, those who are educationally well qualified come to a professional course and then they kind of struggle here. Why is it? Two things. One is there is a sense of achievement amongst us. ನಾನು MBBS ಸೇರಿದೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಆಗೋದೆ. We kind of wear our stretch and aprons and then run around. Even in complex, even in Kalasipalya, we keep running with aprons and showing off. So that is one. And there we kind of become lax. Two, the approach on how we need to study and the approach on how we need to answer or the way the exams are conducted are different. There is practicals and there is application oriented, many things. So the NNC came in and said there needs to be a mentorship program. So, okay, one mentor for so many students or one mentor for each student, something of that sort is being organized. We have also been part of that mentorship program as students. Okay. What they used to do, our teachers, even today, most of us do it. When did you wake up? What did you do? How many subjects did you study? So that's not mentoring. That's actually kind of trying to master over the student. And then making the student feel, what am I doing sitting in front of this faculty? So there is not much advantage with that mentoring because most of us are very good professionals, very good teachers. We may not be good mentors. So the mentoring needs of students, it might not be only academic. There are so many other things because you're all kind of adolescence and youth transition period and there are a lot of different things going on. So mentoring is needed there as well. So there are so many behavioral needs. Most of us get into so many habits Okay, that's why we need to run this Nashamukta Abhiyan and things like that. And we don't get into habits because we want it. We get into habits, one, to try it out, two, out of peer pressure. The way it works is one of the one of the friends in the group wants to smoke. He kind of tries in front of everybody. There is that machoism involved in it. Once he does, next he will ask the other person. Out of six, two more will join. They start. And the remaining three will keep quiet. But these three will not keep quiet. They will start challenging their Gandastana, all those. ಓಕೆ ನೀನು ಗಂಡಸಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸೇದು ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತೆ ಇವಾಗ ಆಲ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಫಾಲ್ ಇನ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ದೋಸ್ ಹೂ ಸ್ಮೋಕ್ 2% become dependent. Of all those who smoke, 30% get into alcohol. Of all those who smoke and drink, 80% get into substance use. That's the data. So it's kind of venturing into first Tom and Jerry cartoon, Chota Beam, next comes other things like Rajkumar movies, then it comes to Yash movies, then it goes on to other different things. What is that? 100 Grey Shades of Grey and things like. Okay. So that's how it. Well, remember, it's not just the substance use, it is also the technology which you get addicted to, the kind of things you get into. Today, my daughter was saying, I am past 18 and there is no restricted content for me. You cannot have parental Insta and WhatsApp control. I just mentioned there is something like this, I can have control. She came back and said, no, you can't control me because I'm 18 plus now. So I was like surprised. Yes, youth are more empowered these days. But the issue is, we as youth are spoiled for choice today. When we were students, and I have my senior also sitting here, we as students, we had only 3-4 choices. What were the choices? Medicine, engineering, commerce, or arts. And there were like 2-3 different branches. Today, just in commerce or accountancy, there are like 50 different streams. And we don't know how to guide our children, and our children don't know how to guide themselves. So that's the fate. Even with MBBS students, once you get out of MBBS, there are a lot of choices, starting from health geography to health economics, and so many things you can get into, but nobody knows how to lead them, including our mentors. We all know one MD or MS, nothing beyond this. I never knew that there was some civil services exam. Please believe me. And I thought it is like some notification comes, I will go apply for a job kind of thing and get it. The day when I realized, I was already past that eligibility age group. Okay. So that's how bad we were. Or maybe we were very innocent those days. So today,
Maybe not so.
maybe not so innocent as well. Yeah. The fact that we have children, we are not innocent as well. Okay. So, all that apart, what is needed today is, one is mentoring and addressing behavioral needs, and also improving academic performance. These three were the bottom line which youth said, especially in medical colleges and allied health sciences. Sir, we are totally lost. We don't know what to do because we don't know how to approach our subjects. Everybody has a different way of studying. Everybody is a different person. We don't know how to go about it. That is where we designed, as complementary to what we are already doing, the youth mental health promotion, we designed this Smart Mentor program where we train faculty within medical colleges to start with, and then we come on to different branches or faculties of health sciences, where initially one faculty from psychiatry and one faculty from community medicine department will be trained as trainers on these three things: mentoring needs, behavioral needs, and academic skills. Within this is life skills also included because that is something which is required. Why do we have this life skills today is because along with what we studied, I can tell you, all of us here, we were less of curriculum guys than we were more of extracurricular guys. And including Dr. Bhagavan, he has told me, ನಿಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಸೂಪರ್ ಕಣೋ ಕರಿಕ್ಯುಲಮ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಯು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ our VC has told this when he was my mentor and professor. And the fact that we are able to manage big programs, Dr. Riaz able to manage a big university and his stream as registrar, and Dr. Jaggu, I call him Jaggu, please don't mind, he is my senior 1 year. He is able to manage a big department, and it's a very vital department, forensic medicine, and it is not just managing dead bodies, it is also managing the government, managing police, managing lawyers, so many things. How did we get all this? There is nothing in this your curriculum which can teach you all this. The more you get into such programs like leadership and those things helped us be what we are today. We both, me and Dr. Riaz, are kind of very big risk takers in kind of implementing. We plan only big things, and people who are around us think that we are crazy. That's the best one. So, but in the long run, it helps very well for the larger good of the, that's what we believe in and we move. This particular thing, proposal is lying since 4 or 5 years. And it was because of our honorable VC, who is very, very inclined towards well-being of youth and students. This project moved forward and got this approval recently. So we do this training for community medicine and psychiatry faculty, and then they train themselves, remaining teachers or faculty within the institute, within each medical college throughout Karnataka as mentors. We are going to establish within this wellness clinics, we are going to have a counseling center where you can come talk to any faculty you want, not just me or Dr. Riaz or somebody else. You can talk to any faculty you want to for your needs. It can be health and lifestyle, it can be relationships, it can be gender, sex, sexuality, academics, personality, whatever you want to. Any student with any issue can approach any faculty. They're all trained as counselors and mentors in the long run. This is a 3-year project where we also test the effectiveness of this intervention as well. We have tried this with life skills, and Dr. Vasan Shetty through RGUHS has been very helpful, where many teachers and faculty across health sciences have been trained. So we bring this program. Along with that, there is one validation which we are also doing. A chatbot or a voice, AI-enabled voice chat robo, you can call, which is developed by a company called Good Doc and Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, where you can actually talk to that chatbot and it counsels you as a counselor. It is not tested, it is tested in lab atmosphere. It needs to be validated in real atmosphere, where we are going to validate that as well. And then if it is successful, we'll place it across different places. It can come as an app also, where you can talk to that counselor, and that chatbot also will refer you to professional counselors if needed, wherein if it cannot handle. It doesn't do therapies, it only provides guidance and counseling, where it talks to you, assesses whether you are in crisis, and then refers you to different professionals who can be of help to you. This is the program for which you as leaders, wherein substance use, technology use, addiction, everything is included. We will be coming up with this. We will start with this training program soon of the nodal officers across different medical colleges. Once this program is rolled out, and 1 year later, we are going to take a stock of how it is going, and then if it is found effective, we will kind of roll it out to other places also, other faculty of health sciences, wherein we need your support and help. With this, I think I'll end. And before I end, I thank all my teachers, sitting there, and also my friends, colleagues here, and the Honorable VC and all the registrars and deputy registrars and all the office bearers within the Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences, and also the Senate members and the syndicate who actually vetted this proposal and kind of approved it. Maybe we are going to see better days to come as academic performance, behavioral needs, mentoring needs, and also study skills. Thank you very much, and thanks for the opportunity.
Professor Pradeep sir, thank you very much on behalf of the RGUHS. Now may I request Bhavana to address the students from Disha Bodh.
Thank you so much, sir. Good morning, everyone. Seeing you people, I'm getting a little nervous because this is our first program as well. And I want it to be a little interactive so that I get a little calm. Yes? Yes? Everyone is sleeping? No? 11:45. I can see 2 members sleeping since then. I'll not name them, but I saw 2 members sleeping. It was very boring. Yes? So how many of you make reels here? Reels. Yes, how many views every day? Or everyday reel? Everyday reel you have? No, weekly ones, monthly ones. Okay, what is your content about? Healthcare? Don't tell me. No, no healthcare. What else? Okay, we'll stop this topic. And do you know what was the major mode of communication in olden days? Eh? TVs. Letters. What letters? Okay, during like let's say ancient scriptures and all, we had one person. Do you remember? Or you might have seen him in many movies. Do you know Narad Maharshi? Yes? Everyone? No, few don't know. Okay, I'll tell something about him. His work was only to carry the messages. He was the person who was carrying the messages from one kingdom or one loka to another loka. He was, let's say, in normal words, he was bitching about everyone, here and there and here. And he was very active in that. He used to get news very easily. But then they are gods, no? So the message was very quick. But when we come to the kingdom times, like when the kings were ruling us, whatever the message, let's say there's a war in North India or South India, it used to take many a days to convey the message. Something happened in that kingdom, and there was some enemies already who's sitting at the borders. That was the scenario. But now, whatever the message someone want to convey us, it is reached through seconds. Every second there's one reel, there's one post which is easily conveyed to everyone. Yes? What are the modes you think right now we have? Instagram? Yes? Other than that, we have Twitter. I don't know much about Twitter. You should tell me. It is very fast? No? No one is using? You all, I think you're Gen Z kids. No? Yes or no? No? Someone old is sitting over here? Okay. So Twitter also is a mode which gives the information very fast. So during these times, there is something like dual reality we have. Many of the good news and bad news are just like that on the news. And we really take that news very seriously. Like few reels. You see few reels of good actor doing a dance and you try to imitate them and you do that reel, you get dressed same like them and you post the reel. So that kind of reality we are living in. We don't know the narrative of the story, what they want to tell us. but we blindly follow them. So only we want to create this digital ambassadors actually. We, um, we have this basic digital reality in our world, like living between opportunity and illusion. So opportunity, what all opportunities we have through social media or through the internet now we have. What do you think is good for you because of this social media? Generally, once you pass out the 12th, you try to search good colleges. Exactly, no? You try to search good colleges, nice rating, good views, reviews, comments, everything about the college. And you use, not many of you, but few try to get inspired by any other doctors, or you try to see their seminars and all. But what do you think is the bad uh, reality of this? What do you think is the bad side of the social media? False, yes. There is misleading generally. There is very big misleading. Right now, you see many of the posts which misleads you. That war, Iran and whatever the war is going on, you don't know who is dead. You don't know whose grave they are carrying. But you still tend to assume that, okay, this person is dead because you saw it in the Instagram, yes? So that is the other end, bad end of the social media, what we can tell. Before this social media and all, we had few filters in our life. Yes or no? Who were the filters? Parents? Yes. Who and all were not allowed to see phones till 12th standard? Very few. Phones. At 12. Before that also you had? No. So our parents had a tight control on us. Yes. You cannot use it. No Facebook account. No Instagram. No WhatsApp. WhatsApp now. Group chats we have, no? College groups. So our parents were the greatest filters we had. They were protecting us from the environment we live in the society we live in generally. We don't generally look into the phones for long period of time when our parents are around. But now what happens is, due to the online classes, yes, corona spoiled us. Yes, we have easy access to the phones. We have very easy access to the phones, and we have two screens, or recent searches or recent screens. One side is the online class, another side is the Instagram. You keep on scrolling during the classes going on. Yes. So many of the contents, like addictive contents, like many heroes who are promoting very uh, addictive or substance uses, and what sir was telling, like smoking and all, living rings and putting photo. Yes, all those no were very easily adapted to the person, adapted to the children. Generally we see those posts. Like now we see many of the students easily posting all those contents in the Instagram just for likes and comments and for views. So that is what this bad reality is leading to us. This social media bad reality is there. So we have many of the, let's say, we have many of the proposals to avoid such things. Exactly, that is the reason we have brought you here. As we have come into this healthcare field, we will try to protect all the healthcare professionals who are under this substance use or drug abuse. So only under Disha Bodh, we have bought this Nasha Mukt Bharat and Yuva Shuddhi Abhiyan. Generally, this program was inaugurated by Honorable Our Excellency Governor on June 12th. And we had like 3,000 students who came that day and who participated in the inaugural function. Any of the students who were here who participated over there? No. And we had one celebrity also. This time also we will have. Who all are interested in celebrities? No one. No one? You don't want to see any celeb? Fine, no problem. Then now I will close this session for one. I'll allow our sir, NCB sir, to speak a few words and share his view.
Hello, hi everyone. वैसे तो who am I to tell you what to do or not to? Because I have not done anything such in my life. But mostly I'll talk about the experiments that has been conducted regarding drug de-addiction and how you see drug addiction and all. Like once I'll start this my speech, you will get to know that how boring I am. Uh, but believe me, this is my prime. You should get this, so bear with me. So when I start this speech now, it is exactly the time that you should have that itching to come on social media to do scrolling and all. Because that really happens whenever you are in classroom, some boring lectures comes and exactly. So actually, you do not stay at your home, you do not stay at your college, hostel, you stay at social media. That is the truth. Like, I know it, you should also admit that. Let's be honest with each other first, right? So this is the skip that we do to our normal life because uh, it is like we were talking about evolution of media also. So earlier times we used to have storytelling. People used to tell things through stories. That Naraji come and he came, and after that we have this in 1440s we have printing media was there, newspapers was there. So when we have newspapers and all, we have licensing and we have proper control on media also, that what kind of things are being uh, shared and so authentication was there. But after that, we have television news channels. So they combined audio and video, and when they combined audio and video, they are like very impactful. And once they came, then after that Twitter came, and then you people came, then after that Instagram came. Like, you people are very new, and you're very young now. You are in first year student or what? First year? Mix, okay, you are mixed student. So since you are in college, so you are quite young. And but it's good thing, like that this side of people are might come across as boring because life happened to us. Sooner it will happen to you people also. but but so we were talking about social media and how important it is. Uh, so now this Instagram is there and YouTube is there. So anyone can create content and anyone can get views and they can earn money out of it. So since there are so much, so now the social media setup is becoming very democratic in nature. Like there are no now earlier used to be very handful of people who will have this authority over media and they will uh, propagate the narration, create the narratives and all. But now since the setup is democratic, it is very good and that part. But in terms of authentication, in terms of the kind of content that you are creating, and the regulation is very difficult on the part of government. So anyone can speak of anything without any proof or without any license. So and that part you need to be very cautious while you consume it. And it is very contradictory to the situation when you go to media, like whenever you sleep around 8 hours a day and 8 hours a night. Probably, I think, because so honestly, if you speak 8 hours a day, 16 hours are left, and if you check the average screen time, the social media time, it is approximately 5 to 6 hour, and that is on Instagram or YouTube. You do, and frankly speaking, you don't use YouTube now. You are mostly on Instagram. I understand that. So what happens now? You are using on analytical skills only when you are studying. Like not at all you are using it. Are you studying like in college? So if you are serious and if you can laugh, you can relax a bit because this is how we want the session to be, like interactive. You can ask me question also, and but don't expect answers from me like I'll be able to. So I was, though you should understand your vulnerable side. So whenever some teacher is delivering lectures or professors is delivering lecture, so whenever you get bored, you go to social media, you go to Instagram just to get entertained. So you switch off your analytical mind and you just want to entertain yourself and you consume whatever thing they are pouring in, right? So if an influencer is saying something, you will directly accept that and you will not use analytical mind while doing it. And social media influencers are very gaudy and they are like very fit, muscular, and maybe very good looking, or they're having big cars and all. Like alpha male are also there. Uh, so they will try to they will try to allure you with all the possibilities and they will sell something that may be authentic or may not be, right? Because that is because you cannot be sure of their intention. Because what earlier used to be na, when this printing newspapers were there, so they were licensed and all. But before that also, if someone is telling stories, so if I am a person, if I am living in my locality and I'm sharing stories with other person, I cannot tell lie because they know my home, where I stay. Getting it? So it is on my life. Otherwise, if I'll tell lie or I'll propagate a narrative. But in today's scenario, you can talk about whatever you want. Even you are not in country right now. Okay. So sometimes it happens that people outside country also create narratives. But let's not talk about Rathi here. Uh, what this is, so you need to be very conscious while going on social media, or you should. And the one important thing is now the social media tool or the consumption you do on social media and the mobile you use on day-to-day life is too much, and it is actually the reason for drug addiction people get into. I'll just quickly talk about one experiment. Since you are a medical student, you must be aware of these experiments. I presume that. And this experiment is called as rat experiment, rat park experiment. Have you heard of it? You sleep 8 hours a day and 8 hours a night. Believe me when I say that. So actually, this is an experiment in 1960s. This experiment was there in which uh, a simple rat was there, and it used to consume and two kind of water was given: the morphine water and the plain water, regular water. And this was a simple cage, and the rat was kept in isolation. So in 90% of the time, it was seen that this rat will consume this morphine water, that is the drug water. So at that time, it was concluded that humans have natural inclination towards drug addiction. Right? But in late 1970s, a scientist came, and his name was Alexander Bruce. Yeah, Bruce Alexander. So what he did, he changed this rat, this cage, the simple cage, into rat park, and what he did actually, he made all the arrangement a rat really needs, the real life connections, that there were different rats around. There was greenery, there were colorful balls, and good food, good healthy food that rats love to eat. And in addition to that, they provided both kind of water, that is the regular water and the morphine water. And it was observed that this time, mostly rat consumed the regular water, right? So the conclusion of the experiment was that isolation leads to drug addiction, right? So if you can be among your friends, but still on your phone. So it means you are isolated. Uh, and we have seen like why metropolitan cities are getting into drug addiction so much, because you are away from your family, and you are also in a very pressurized situation. You are here in medical field, you have exams, and even while working hard, you are not able to manage it, or after that you have to do post graduation. There is so much on your, like, I have done my BTech, so I am at a very lower bar if I compare to you. Even like my competition was also very less. Medical competitions are very high, and even the years that you work is quite tough. So I understand that you have that pressure, the kind of the process you go through. So that is why addiction is also there. Drug addiction is also there in medical fields also, and also since I was talking about metropolitan cities, people are away from their family. They are earning, like IT sector guys, they are earning, they have money, and they are also working in a very stressful job. So once they get weekends, what they can do, and so they spend their money on drugs, and they do drugs in their weekends, and then they go back to their office. Right? So they, because they do not have real friends, they do not have their family members here with whom they can share their emotions and all. So this kind of isolation really leads to drug addiction. So whenever so the process, the reason we are here is to have digital MSTF, because if someone comes on social media, you should be very active. You should use this social media, because anyway you will use it. You will use social media, whatever we say. So you should use it for a proper cause, and you should try to uh, and I'm not an interesting person, but I just try you to be very interesting on social media. You should use memes and all to have these digital MSTs while you will be. So you use media, you use memes, you use interesting videos, and to convey the emotion that drugs are not good for health and all these things, because because whenever a person is on social media, they should get to know the real thing. Ultimately, the impact that you are getting on your mind regarding these drugs, that they are cool and they are good, it is also coming from social media, YouTube, web series, movies, and all. So you have to counter that with the same media, because that is the strongest medium that we have right now. So we just can't let it go. So since the other forces are using it against you, so you should have to have the command over it, and you should use it in your favor. I was just talking about other a couple of things. Okay. Then I'll just wrap up. So this is, yeah, I was just talking about to boys also. I would like to talk a bit, because what happens now, whenever there was a friend of mine who was in college, but I was also in college with him, and sorry, I registered it late. So he was a very good student, and he used to score very good marks. But over a period of time, he was my good friend, and but later in the first year, he started hanging out with seniors and all. And the people who are in drugs and all, they have a very proper syndicate. They know people from first year, second year, third year to fourth year. And it is not that they will know the whole class, they will just know 4 to 5 people. And that chain goes to the final years, and sometimes to MD students and all. So he involved in all those things. So I told him that you should not do that, and it's not good for your health. So the first thing he did, he started avoiding me, because it happens whenever you try to give gyan to anyone. The first thing is, but I am really grateful that he didn't punch me, because I was far away while saying that. So you need to be very, but I was very constant in telling him that this is not good and you should not do that. And um, and at last, what happened, he couldn't come out of it. So we have to told his parents also, we told his father. So in that situation, we have to control the resources that he has, the money that he is having. So his father used to give money directly to his laundry boy, to his maid, and to the this college management, so that he has no money in his hand, right? And also, I felt that at some end, we as a friend also failed, because the boys will understand that if your friend comes nearby you, and he is very vulnerable, he is very sad, but still at that time you will try to pull his leg, right? If your friend comes and, oh, I had break up with my girlfriend and all, so you will start, oh, she got the mind, she is intelligent now. You will try to make fun of him, even though he's very vulnerable and he's in that state. Even is So my request to you is that you should make fun of it, and you should enjoy life. But you should also understand the timings of that. You should not punch someone down at the time when he's very sad and he's very vulnerable, right? So you can just have your jokes. you can have that in your stock, you can pull it off afterwards. But once he's okay, once one is fine. Because many times you have problems that you cannot share with your parents at your age, right? And those kind of problems you can share with your friends also only. And if you have no such friend, then whom will you share? And this really leads to isolation, and people get into drugs and all. And one more important thing is, that line is there. Are you guys with me now? You're understanding what I'm saying. So it is very important. It is very important that you listen to me, because whenever I do presentation and all, I try to include some memes in that. So if there anything that is cooler than meme, you can add that also in your this digital MS thing. I was just supposed to talk about that. Anything else I was supposed to talk about? Uh, so we. Uh, uh, do you have any question you would like to ask me? Anything that you think I can answer, or like I'm the right person to ask something? You are 100% wisdom you have achieved. Congratulations on that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Anyways, we have a question answer session in the fourth round. We will see what sir could answer us in exactly. So, as he was talking about many stories and all the social media about love story or whatever we people post on Instagram, there's some narrative over behind the story actually. What people want to convey us. Yes, any movie, any song. Have you seen one very viral song right now? Which is the very most viral song? Some one Hindi or Punjabi song. I don't know what it is. There's one singer. It's a album kind of thing. I don't know. Some Duro Duro some song. Yeah. You know what is a? We don't know what is a narrative behind that. Maybe I don't understand Punjabi, so I didn't know what is a narrative. Generally, when people try telling something through social media, there is a basic narrative or story behind it. And when we see such narratives regarding drug abuse, it is not a simple narrative, it is actually a structured narrative. Many people behind this narrative give some content to only specific populated people, like how Sir said, who are isolated, who are away from the family. It's for some specific group of students who can easily take up those narratives. That is known as narrative engineering. They generally tend to put the narrative inside our brain directly through the social media. They portray that it is so beautiful, and many a times it is going to relax you seeing that, or using the drugs it is going to relax, it is going to reduce the stress. This is what narrative engineering does uh, in the social media generally. And we have few media ownerships which generally take up such narrative engineerings, like newspapers, yeah, televisions, film productions. All these few kind of narrations, whatever they tell, students easily grasp. Have you seen any such narrative in recent times? Easily answerable, I think. Sleeping? No. Oh, animal? Penguin? Uh-huh. Sorry? Monkey? Oh, I am unaware. Monkey? What is that? It's a movie, series. Nothing. Okay. Let me watch it. So whatever the monkey you're telling, so those exactly give the view of how it is affecting us, how the substance use generally affect us. And in this platforms, in this ownerships, we have many people who fund it. Have you heard about content creators? Paid collaborations? Yes? Anyone here? Celebrity? Who is doing paid collaborations? No one. So what happens in this paid collaboration is whether the product is good or bad. If they're applying it is good. And they show what we see. Generally, girls see few beauty products. Yes? The influencer puts it on face and she rubs it over and shows the glow immediately. Yes? Such narratives generally lead to many dangerous um, issues, like health issues, let's say, if I'm talking about. In this drug abuse, also, few narratives act like this. They immediately take over the person, they immediately give them the thought they need, and it helps them. It helps them in recovering. For this, we have few agendas set. Agendas to make the person actually involve in such uses. And we also have these creators, and then we have fact checkers. People check this fact, whether it is reviews. They checked whether the reviews are good and they use it. This is how the influencers generally influence us in our daily living. So what we expect is we are here to eradicate the white collar terrorism. As we are talking in healthcare, we want to eradicate this healthcare white collar terrorism in the digital media. Yeah, and most of the cases will be this drug culture, extreme lifestyles, people who want extreme lifestyles and destructive social ideas. Yeah, yes. So what we want, as we have called you here as the digital ambassadors, we wish we make the campuses drug free, and we have stress free campuses, keeping all the indications and contraindications in our mind, and suicide free academic campuses. Yes, and we also want you people, like all the digital ambassadors, to take on to the social media and get good content regarding the patriotism, Gen Z awareness, and capable of identifying resisting narratives over this manipulation, whatever is happening through social media, to all the students and others. Yes, and as Disha Bodh is collaborated with Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Sciences and Narcotic, we have also initiated this Nasha Mukt Bharat and Yuva Shuddhi Abhiyan, which helps reach many of the students all over Karnataka and their parents, whoever is suffering from such drug abuse or substance abuses. And as a closing message, we want the digital world today is filled with narratives, and some narratives build society while other damage the society. Yes. If harmful networks can spread drugs through digital narratives, it is our responsibility to keep up and to avoid such narratives and protect our friends and family from this. And uh, we want Disha Bodh and University and Narcotic Bureau want at least 30 students from all the universities around Karnataka to take such initiative, give good content, and give good message in the social media. Whatever the narrative is possible, you can contact us anytime for whatever the help you need, and make good contents, make good narratives which are easily reachable to all the students, not only the healthcare, but the students and school students and everyone, parents, everyone. So we request you all to actively participate in this program and create good reels and contents, and we wish to see all of you present here as celebrities next. Yes, Nasha Mukt celebrities. Yes, I hope the session was useful for you and useful for us as well. We would like to see you next time, if possible, if you're doing. Thank you so much. So,
Dear students, there is a WhatsApp group has been created for all of you. Please join the group by scanning the scanner, okay? Please, everyone requesting to please join the group, please.
So this is the last part of the discussions that we are having. So this is the interactive part. If you want to interact, you want to ask anything, you want to know anything, huh? What is the is screen time? My screen time. It's too personal to ask. My screen time is general. It is 3 to 7, but my is 14. I do. My no, it is around 3 to 7 normal screen time that I have, but I'm not on Instagram and all. So because I do some this for this awareness sessions and all, I read a lot experiments and what are the things case studies that are going in related to drugs and all. So that is why. But it should be less than 3 hour if ideal situation. Anything you want to know, like about generic thing, not about me. Uh, you can have question to ask me. Otherwise, it's cool. So how many followers do you have Instagram? Like, which is there any celebrity among us? People have large followers on Instagram nowadays. They should follow NCB, Vola, that NCB Instagram ID and all. That you will tell. Okay.
Now the group has joined with the 122 members who have not yet joined the group. Please join the group. Who have not joined the group, please requesting to join the group, please. Dear students, uh, this is the group official social media group handles of the university. Please, we request all of you to follow these accounts through YouTube and Facebook and the Twitter. The Honorable Vice Chancellor's new initiatives will be updated in that social media pages. Please, requesting all the students to uh, follow the links, please. All the university programs and upcoming new initiatives will be it will be uploaded in the websites, in the social media handles also. I will share this pictures in the group also. You can easily scan and follow the links. Okay. Dear students, we request you to make a 10 members of each group here. And you can, after that, you can write your full for the forms filling. Just requesting to you to make a group of a 10 members. Here only. 10 members group with your friends. Make a new friends together. Please, everyone, make a group of a 10 members. Along with your college, any other college you can join with yourself. Yes, sir. Please disperse and you can have a group and some spaces for 10 members. Please. Everyone, please move once again, please. Make a group of a 10 members. Please, everyone, please, we request, please. Make a group in a circle, please. Please.